Hello, David.
Hello.
It's David. It's my
Sorry, guy.
not close, but friend. He's from
Not close?
maybe more close. He's from Scotland. He living in Chicago. And he came here 20 years ago. 20 years ago.
23, yeah.
23 years ago. And I want to make some video, not so serious, maybe funny, about what David think about emigration, maybe today. What do you think? Why you came to United States of America? What made you?
It's interesting you said emigration, but was it immigration? Because what is the difference?
Emigration.
Immigration is the process of. Is that when you arrive and you're making your way in?
I don't know.
But emigration is a decision I make from overseas. I'm choosing to emigrate.
But why you lived? How? Now you are about 55. We are the same generation. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you live when you was 30 years old. You came
Yes, 30 years.
30 years old.
Yeah.
You came to America. Why you change your life? Why you don't want to live in Scotland, in your so beautiful, so nice nature, so peaceful people, and sorry for my English.
No, your English is fine. I mean, it's very simple.
Yeah.
Like many people who grow up, or was growing up in the 70s, you could watch. You were British Broadcasting had a whole host of American movies you could watch.
Mm.
And so I suppose you could say that I was influenced by those American movies.
Mm. You watch a lot American movies.
I did, yeah.
What?
And so I think that because I'm an artist, I think that it was once the case. This is one way of putting it. It isn't the only reason, but that the artists in Britain at a previous point would do a tour of. I can't remember exactly what they call it, but like a tour of Italy. But basically they'd go to the ruins, Roman ruins of the empire. But I think that what happened is that because of the influence of, it's a different age, we have film, television, more immediate means to watch film. So that influence, instead of going to Europe to have a look at the ruins of the Romans, I thought it was a great idea to come to the United States to have a look at the ruins of the Americans, because they're the contemporary, argued the contemporary Romans, you see.
It's a joke, but
It's a joke, I mean, it's right. I don't,
The truth is, you watch a lot of American movies,
I
and
did.
you watch this freedom, this emptiness, Coca-Cola, not Coca-Cola,
I think
roads.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's something I still, I think a lot about trying to work out why I would have been duped or fall for this one. So, but I don't think I was duped. I don't think I fell for it at all. That isn't what it is. I think it's just, I think that because of that, the agency of the broadcasting project that is America, and I really do think that's, for me, that's quite accurate.
Well,
I want to, it's one thing to be broadcast to, but it's quite another to kind of plant yourself here and try and grow. And so I have grown.
you dreamed a lot about you are artist. Dreamed about exhibition, about money. No, just
no. I mean, I came to study, but no, I never. That's the funny thing about it is I think we may be both in agreement that there's an idea that if you come to America, the idea is that we can hope for some kind of material enrichment. But I never really believed in that, partly because I didn't believe in it for myself where I came from. Because as an artist, you can't believe in that. It would be hazardous to
city where you live.
First city.
First city where you came. Your first city, American first city. New York or?
Oh, I mean, no, because I studied in the south of the state, southern Illinois, a small town called Carbondale, Illinois. Because I was at Southern Illinois University, Carbondale.
And how long
On
you
a master's. I was there for 3.5 years.
3.5 years.
It was a longer MFA program, Master of Fine Arts, Drawing and Painting. But I really came for seminar. I came because, you know, in Scotland you can make art. But there isn't too, well, at least at that point there wasn't, at least in the circle I was in, there wasn't too much discussion as to why.
Why are you making that?
Yeah, you know, didn't seem to. I mean, I still ask that question. I mean, so much of like to make art back home was about, you know, exhibiting, trying to make a name for yourself. I don't really think that I ever made art because I wanted to be known. I don't think I made art to exhibit, although I have. And it's like an inquiry. I think I'm an inquiring sort.
And you feel now something disappointing about your decision or no?
No, I don't think disappointment. I think that I've grown, because I think that the inquiring mind that I have has definitely been. It's been a gratifying process, because I think that I've grown in terms of the inquiry has definitely provided good yield. But I mean, what you do with the yield, once again, is another question. But there's no doubt about it that there is a yield that came of this that I have grown. Yeah, incontestably. I mean, obviously, the material thing. Well, that's another story, you see, because if you live in a significantly material society, yeah, I mean.
Oh, it's very, very complicated.
It is. It's complicated. I don't want for anything. I mean, the war on want was solved a considerable period of time ago.
And another